Today's thought is about when we think we know. So we all want to be knowledgeable, of course, and we are. More than ever, we have access to all kinds of knowledge through the internet and so on. Blah, blah, blah. I don't want to talk too much about that. You know that anyway. So what I want to talk about instead is the danger of when we think we know. Because we get so much information, we think we know, and then we don't ask anymore. When we think we know, we read a book and we watch a video or documentary or whatever you do to inform yourself or do some research. Then what we all have in common is that we all have our own blind spot, what we're looking for, how we filter this information, what we don't realize or know when we read it, and what we might miss. So no matter how intelligent or knowledgeable we are, there's always this blind spot. We will always filter it through these glasses of our own personal perception, upbringing, conditioning. This is why it's so important to admit that we don't know. Actually, I meet people, the more they know, the more they also say, and I don't know. Because when we can admit that and we don't have to push ourselves and put pressure on ourselves to know it all or to be the expert, even though we might have certain degrees, we will keep on asking questions. We will keep on trying to take on a perspective that we didn't take on so far. Like, for example, what don't I know about this? What do I say in a year about that, or in 2 years? And what did I miss? What could I miss? Because I'm brought up in a certain way. Who could I talk to or have a conversation with to overcome the blind spots? So keep on asking questions that question not your intelligence, and that you are totally capable, but that question that you know it all, that respect that we can only take on a certain perspective. There's also so much more that we didn't discover just yet, or didn't reach just yet, or when we read it, we still filtered it through our own individual perception. And what often happens is that we ask people that have the similar blind spot because they usually agree and disagree about the same things. What is very invigorating, though, and interesting is to talk to people who don't share our opinion or who have a totally different upbringing, a totally different mentality, and see what happens then. Just a thought.